Shalom. Before I begin this video, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Rahawah Kakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continually rule very well, and Shalom to the hopefully elect that's continually laboring in this truth. It's giving our diligence to make your calling and election sure in all faith, true sincerity. Now, the topic of this video, man, is going to be entitled Easter Paganistic celebration, or pagan celebration. You know, man, this time is another low point in the lives of us Hebrew Israelites, especially us here at Great Millstone, man, because what we're about to see is some outlandish BS among our nation, man, which is the nation of Israel, which consists of these so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. All right. So this weekend, man, from today, which is Saturday, until Sunday, which that's tomorrow is gonna be just it's gonna be crazy, man, because that's when Jake and us here down south, man, when we were coming up, or should I say, the ones that were raised in the church, right? Always every Easter Sunday, our people, especially among Judah, going to the churches every, Easter Sunday, and you usually see, people dressed up in pink, yellow, blue, all types of, bright colors. And then afterwards, they leave out of church, they have a dinner, whatever, that consists of abominations like pork, having pork chops, and other abominations like that, man. And then afterwards, have a Easter egg hunt after church. After y'all just got through with your so-called sermon, they have the children go out and go egg hunting, right? Easter egg hunting for candy and stuff, man. And all that, man, is BS, man. It's pagan worship. It's just rebellion against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which that's the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and the Son's name, Yahushai, which, in the Bible, man, it tells you not to celebrate this, man. All right? Now, the word Easter does show up in the Bible, right? But that word Easter goes back to the Hebrew word Pesach, which means Passover. Okay? And if you go into the book of Leviticus and Exodus, it'll tell you how to keep the Passover. But this isn't the time of the Passover, man. All right, the Passover already came and went. All right, the 14th day, or should I say the 15th day of the first month, which starts the spring season. All right, that's already passed, man. It came and went with this, Passover. We already celebrated Passover, and now, everyone and their grandmother now wants to, that's not a part of this, right? The ones that's not a part of this fold of Israel, they're gonna go out and celebrate this, man. All right, they're gonna be all for it, because that's how Jake is, man. Jake loves gimmicks. If it looks good, Jake's gonna get into it, man. If it looks good and it feels good to do something like this, Jake is all in for it, man. All right, not knowing is wickedness, man. And think about 2/3 of our people, man. They love wickedness, man. They love to be in deep darkness. Okay, and this is nothing but darkness, man. All right, but we here to ruin your Easter weekend, man. All right, us, the prophets of the Lord, the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, starting with the apostle elders on down, man. We're here to ruin your Easter weekend, your good times and your feasts. All right, we're here to break all that down, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. All right, this is another stronghold that's getting broken down, man. Now I'm gonna go ahead and jump into some information before I jump into the scriptures. This is an entry, right, in the celebration of Easter. And let's see. It says the origins of the Easter customs, right? And I'm just gonna read this part of the article because I'm in transit right now, so I can't, go through the whole article, without, this video is going to go on for 30 minutes if I do that. But I just want to pick out this key point concerning the topic at hand. Just to read some of this. It says the origin of the Easter customs, the Easter egg. Now that we know the origin of the word Easter, we can look at one of Easter's most loved symbols, the Easter egg. All right, let me zoom in a little bit because I can barely see. Hold on. Okay. Right. So the egg was a sacred symbol. Let me turn it real quick. It said the egg was a sacred symbol among the Babylonians. All right. And this does go back to Babylon, man. All right. It ties into Nimrod, Semiramis, and Tammuz. All right. That's where you get Easter from. That's also where you get Christmas from as well, man. All right, with the evergreen tree. But you go into Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, in the 2nd verse. It goes right into Christmas. All right. It says they believed the fable about an egg of wondrous size which fell from heaven into the river Euphrates. From this marvelous egg, according to the ancient story, the goddess Astarte, or Easter, was hatched, and so the egg came to symbolize the goddess Easter. It said the idea of a mystic egg spread from Babylon to many parts of the world. In Rome, the mystic egg preceded processions in honor of the mother goddess. The egg was part of the sacred ceremonies of the mysteries of Bacchus. The pagan Druids used the egg as their sacred emblem. In Europe, China, and Japan, eggs were colored for sacred pagan festivals. All right. Now, there's also a key point in this article. It says the egg was also a symbol of fertility. All right, that's really what the egg symbolized, man. All right, because this whole thing about Easter is in reverence to the goddess of fertility, right? Which goes back to Semiramis. Okay, which Semiramis is deemed as the mother, was it heaven? What, heaven, mother of heaven, queen of heaven, Slakia. It says once again, I'm gonna read this paragraph again. It said the egg was also a symbol of fertility. And Semiramis was the goddess of fertility, right? The egg was also seen as a symbol of the Babylonian gods. The yolk was the sun god Baal. The white, which is the egg white, right? It says was seen as the white goddess Semiramis, and the entire egg was seen as a symbol of Nimrod, Tammuz's rebirth. All right, so that's the origins on the Easter egg, man. All right, it's got nothing to do with the Most High, Yahweh Ba'al Shemi Al-Shai, man. All right, well, anything had to do with the Bible, man. But yeah, our people still want to celebrate this and have their children go out and look for these symbols of fertility and in reverence to the goddess of fertility, man. You see how messed up this is, man? All right, that's why this place got to go, man. That's why Yahweh Ba'al Shemi Al-Shai is going to do something terrible to the 2/3 of our people, man, for worshiping this. And they're not going to come out of this until Yahweh Ba'al Shemi Al-Shai do something, man. All right. And now it says the Easter bunny, right? The Easter bunny is also a pagan idol, all right, which the rabbit is a well-known sexual symbol of fertility, and that's why you have a thing called Playboy, right? And Playboy uses the symbol of the rabbit, which the rabbit is a symbol of fertility, all right? So that's why, once again, you know, that's why he had the Playboy bunny, you know. And there's other things that concerns the rabbit as well, but you know that probably, you know, you can do your own research on that. You can Google it and you can find information on it. Okay. It says, and in various parts of the world, religions that developed from Babel, all right, which is Babylon, associated with periodicity, as in both human and lunar. As you remember, the mother goddess Easter or Semiramis is associated with the moon and is considered the goddess of fertility. In other words, the Easter bunny is named after and symbolizes the mother goddess. All right. Pagan tradition also teaches that Easter or Easter saved a bird whose wings were frozen from the harsh winter by turning it into a magical egg-laying hare, man. Man, I'm telling you, man, this is crazy, bro. It says Eostre was said to be the goddess of renewal and rebirth, who brought about the reappearance of bright flowers, baby chickens, and baby bunnies, all from their winter dens. And that's why you got, you know, Easter with the chicks, all right, with the eggs and the rabbits. So this is where it all comes from, man. All right, all roads lead to Babylon. That's why this place is called Babylon the Great, man, which is America. Which, going to the word Babel, right, which is spoken about in this article, the word Babel means confusion. All right. Which the Hebrew word is babal, which once again it means confusion. Okay. Now, sunrise service. Okay. Sunrise services in honor of Tammuz is an ancient heathen custom. All right. So, you know, and this also goes to the about Constantine at the Council of Nicaea when he deemed Sunday as the official day of worship. All right. Now, on Sunday, here in today society, they have Easter Sunday. All right, so every Sunday is Easter. Like every year, Easter will fall on Sunday. All right. So sunrise services in honor of Tammuz is an ancient heathen custom. So that's the thing about it, man. These churches, you know, they open up on Sunday. That's what they do, man. Basically, this is all going back into paganism, man. Which, you know, if you go back to the Holy Roman Empire, which wasn't so holy, right? That's where you get the Sunday worship from. All right, at the Council of Nicaea, when it was when Sunday was first deemed the official day of worship. Okay, it says it's actually described in the book of Ezekiel, right? And they got it right here, Ezekiel the 8th chapter in the 13th through 17th verse. It says, "He said also unto me, turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations that they do. Then he brought me to the door of the gate of the Lord Yahweh Bashmiel Shai's house, which was toward the north. And behold, there sat a woman weeping for Tammuz." All right. Then said he unto me, "Hast thou seen this, O son of man? Turn thee yet, turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations than these." And he brought me into the inner court. Brought me to the inner court. About 25 men with their backs toward the temple of the Lord Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, and their faces toward the east. And they worship the sun toward the east. All right. I mean, you even have that today, man. Because really, man, when you go to the church in general, man, it's nothing but wickedness, man. All right, it's a lot of paganistic customs that goes into the worship on Sunday, man. Okay. all those heathen ideas, paganistic ideas are melded into the church, the modern day church today, man. And you can thank Constantine for that. All right. It says, then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations which they commit here? All right. So the Lord is asking, man, this is, I mean, it's for Jake, it's easy to commit wickedness, man. I mean, easy, man. 2/3 of our people, man, it's like riding a bike to him, man. It's natural. Okay. Here it is, man. The Lord set up the nation of Israel as his chosen people, and yet, and I'll give you an example, man. Constantine was an Israelite, man. All right. So let you know, man, our people, 2/3 of our people, should I say, are masters when it comes to wickedness, man. All right. When it comes to anything, should I say, our people are master at that, man. All right. Because in righteousness, we belong to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, so we excel at righteousness, right? But on the other end of the spectrum, Jake is also master of wickedness as well, man. All right. So, see where I was. Reading on, it says, for they have filled the land with violence and have returned to provoke me to anger. And lo, they put the branch to their nose. All right. So that's pretty much it on that, man. I want to go ahead and jump into the scriptures. Because like I said before, man, this Easter weekend and, Easter Sunday, another pagan celebration. And I just read the article about the info, man. So, if to the ones that are watching that are either just now woken up or just now tuning in, man, there you go, man. The info is right there in front of your face. If you want to go look it up for yourself, go look it up. Well, just to get into the scriptures, is Psalms, the 82nd chapter and the 5th verse. It said, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. All right. And this goes to our people as well, man, because our people are the main ones worshiping this, man. All right. It said they know not, neither will they understand, and they walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth out of course, because this world that we live in, man, is full of darkness, man. Okay. And there's only the Lord has set the lights in the world, which is the prophets, the men of the Lord, starting with the apostle elders on down to the rest of the other Akim, who are the Hofi elect. Those are the lights that have been put in the world, man, through the Son of the Most High, which his name is Yahweh Shai. Okay. So that the world can be, so that the earth can be put back on course, man. All right. Now I want to get another precept. It's Matthew's the 15th chapter and the 9th verse. Actually, let me start at verse 7. It's like it says, "Ye hypocrites, well did Isaiah, which is Isaiah, prophesy of you, saying, This people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth, and honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me." All right. Yeah, because it's, Jake, Jake gives lip service, man. So-called Neo-Hispanics, Native Americans give lip service, saying that they love the Lord, this and that. They'll do anything for him, But here it is, man. You worshiping holidays like this, man. And then when we try to tell them the truth about it, they still going to do it anyway, man. So I let you know, man, that this scripture is alive and well, man, because this is happening right now. Okay, because they honor the Lord with their lips, right? But still, to this very day, man, their heart is far from them, man. It's okay, man, because Yahweh Shemel Shai is the one that did that, man, for a very good reason, which that'll be another topic for another video, man. But reading on, it says, verse 9, it said, but in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. And this Easter Sunday is a commandment of men, all right? Because there's nowhere in the Bible say that you need to celebrate Easter, man. But yet our people go and do it anyway. All right. So in vain they worship the Lord, man. They thinking that the Lord is reverencing this Easter holiday. All right. They're saying, oh, we dedicating Easter to the Lord, you know, this and that, blah, blah, blah. So in vain our people worship him, man. All right, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. That's these pastors, man. All right, and that's the vibration that's being pushed on the world, that celebrating Easter is okay. All right. Now, I want to grab another precept. I'm gonna close it on out, man. The point has already been made. This is Jeremiah, and this is the drive it home. It's Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, and the 2nd verse. It said, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them, man. This is a heathenistic custom, man. All right? But still our people want to learn that. Okay? Verse 3 said, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth the tree out of the forest, the work of his hands, of the workman with the axe. All right? Now, this is what I was talking about earlier, about the evergreen tree. On Christmas, you set up a Christmas tree, in which even the scriptures itself tell you that that's a heathenistic custom, man. But our people still go and do it anyway, even though it's right there in black and white. They still do it. All right, let you know how wicked our people are, man. They've gone back. They're falling backwards, man. They are backsliding and gone, like the scriptures say, man. Roughly paraphrasing. All right. But I know I said last precept to drive it home, but this next one would really drive it home, man. All right. This is how the Lord feels about your Easter, man. Amos chapter 5 verse 21. It says, I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. All right. Verse 22, though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, yeah, and that's the ones of you that's cooking on this Easter celebration, right? So though you offer me burnt offerings, because that's what you're really doing, man. When you cooking on this day, you're really offering a sweet smell to the Lord. But really, man, he's not honoring that, man. All right. And I know that also too, man, when they cooking, man, they put ribs on the grill, pork ribs. So the Lord's not smelling that, man. He's not smelling abominations, man. All right. Hold on, Salaki. Yeah, the traffic is really backed up. But said, though you offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them, neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. All right. It says, take that away from me, the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows. All right. And those Sundays, those songs they be singing on Sunday. He's saying, man, take away from me the noise of thy vow, man. Take away from, all this music that y'all playing, man. The Lord doesn't want to hear that, man. All right. That's how you really feel about your feast days. All right. So that pretty much hits the point, man. That drives the point home. No, Lord's will. This was edifying to the body of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, the members of the Hof elect, this sincere Akim. And also, this is a warning to you, the ones of you that are listening that are of the nation of Israel, you so-called Neo-Hispanics and Native Americans. This is a warning that to get out of that heathenistic custom celebration, that paganistic celebration, and and come back to the Lord, man. Come back to your power, all right, and your nationality, before you get destroyed, man, in this coming thermonuclear destruction. So with that, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Al Shai Rahar Kakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continue to rule very well, and shalom and peace and safety to the hopefully elect that's continually plowing in his work, that's giving our diligence